14 minutes. 3,490 words. # interview with military expert Vova Vartanov. Voma. Reporter. The war in Ukraine began 2 months ago. Vartanov. It's a big lesson. We're observing and making modifications to our Voma training. The biggest lesson is that an armed population is more efficient than an army. We have sources, including from Ukraine, telling me that Ukraine's regular army surrenders a lot more easily. Look at Mariupol. Who is surrendering there? It's the Marines and the army. The nationalist Azov battalion, on the other hand, is fighting to the end, thanks to extensive preparation and patriotism. They've been hoarding all sorts of things since 2014 in those 3 to 7 stories of the Azov Stal factory. They even have a saltwater filtration machine to survive a blockade. They have a mini hospital. They knew there could be a problem with evacuation. Patriotism alone isn't enough. You need preparation. Territorial Defense Forces, TDF, play an important role. In Armenia, we call it Ashkenazer. Half a year ago Ukraine adopted the law on TDF and they launched preparations. Very poorly. Highly unmotivated. Nevertheless, some work was done. They gave weapons to 25,000 TDF in Kyiv alone. The process revealed that they lagged during the preparatory phase. Just like us. Good work was done in some areas. The areas neighboring the Donetsk region worked very fast from the beginning. TDF's 2-man or 3-man units are seriously slowing down the Russians. It's active defense. 3 people occupy 10 houses. They make holes in fences to move between houses and use various weapons quickly. It gives the impression that there is a larger force there. So Russia concentrates artillery there, wasting time and resources on the small units. It's mostly 3-men units. 2 rifles and 1 sniper or mortar. Reporter. Our units were larger during the war. Many soldiers were targeted with a single strike. Vartanov. Of course. It's a different battlefield. You can't do that in an open field. You can do that only in urban areas, forests, or mountains. In Armenia we have pairs. 2, 4, 6. In Ukraine they use 3. We might incorporate 3 in Voma. TDF. Ashkenazer knows the terrain because they live there. They feel connected to their home and neighbors. They often fight better than better equipped army units. By the way, they have many female TDF fighters. Reporter. Women are excluded in Armenia. Vartanov. But not from Voma. I'm the biggest feminist in Armenia. A real feminist. Not the Lakar types. We are creating conditions in Voma for women to feel equal. Reporter. Why don't you work with the army and implement your practice there? Vartanov. I've received various excuses for years. The army doesn't like changes. They are stuck in the Prussian, Friedrich, Alexander the Macedonian era. It's understandable because it's difficult for a person to operate surgery on themselves. There were significant changes in the army under Vigen Sarkisyan. Hopefully, now that we have a non-military mod, Papikian, he can make reforms because his connection with the general staff is almost non-existent, which opens up an opportunity for the reforms to be successful. The only thing that's an issue right now is that there are problems that must be resolved first. Without those, you cannot make major reforms. That's why we need to build our TDF and have them, at least temporarily, replace the regular army on the front lines. Reporter. What's being done in the army right now? Vartanov. What was lost is being recovered. It's insufficient, though. We need more serious modernizations. I was very happy when they purchased OSAAK air defense units from Jordan in 2019. But they only repaired them. They only modernized the display with a newer digitized monitor. A cosmetic change. More pressure is necessary on the military political leadership. We need to reform the army so it will take into account our cultural and geographical Characteristics. We're lazy people and we have mountains. I'm under the impression that we've been training to fight in the swamps of Belarus and not in the Armenian mountains. We did not have a second defense line 10 to 20 kilometers behind the front lines during the 2020 war. There was no echelon defense. You need a second line for your troops to safely retreat and take a breath without sustaining large losses. Ukraine showed that it's necessary. Reporter. Azerbaijan and Turkey have joined their forces. This should be taken into account. Vartanov. Don't forget that a large number of Turkish forces are stationed slightly west of Gyumri. When we entered Kelbahar in 1993, they threatened to invade Armenia. Only Russian Marshal Shaposhnikov's nuclear threats deterred them. Afterward, Turkish ex-premier Tansit Çiller on several occasions. Reporter. About the 2016 war. Vartanov. When Arkady Commandos Tertadavasyan said that 2016 was a test to reveal our weaknesses. I disagreed with him. I said the goal was to capture favorable positions to lay the groundwork for better attacks in the future. Azeris captured the Talish Hills, entered the village, then easily retreated from the village back to the hills and strengthened them. Why? It's a Platzdarm. A trampoline. The same about the capture of Lele Tepe in the south. These two trampolines gave them an advantage during the 2020 war. They had partial success in the north, and more serious in the south. I can tell you why they succeeded in the south but not in the north. Can I use a bad word? Reporter. No. Vartanov. Okay. One of our former presidents gave an interview to BBC years ago. He said we are neither populating nor repopulating those regions rather than in better conditions. In Jabrail and Kovsakhan, lack of settlements is one of the reasons we lost in the south. For comparison, in the north, settlements in the Martakert district would quickly send aid to the front lines. It was so close and fast that Turks often couldn't strike the supply chain. But in the south, where the nearest settlement was 30 kilometers away, they were being exposed quickly. 15 minutes is what they had to reach the destination. But they would spend an hour on the gravel road. The trucks were being destroyed. They couldn't deliver supplies and evacuate the wounded. When a leader makes a public statement, people need to understand whether it's a message aimed at the international community or the Armenian public. People should have settled in those regions. Tags. Hashtag Ukraine #Army reforms. The army tested suicide drones made in Armenia. Maud Papikian went to observe army exercises that involved drones. Anti-corruption. Serge's police chief and bodyguard are charged with laundering and embezzlement. ACC reports. Vladimir Gasparian held various positions from 2000 to 2018. Arshak Hakobyan served as the head of his security detail. The two are charged with multiple felonies for abuse of power, illegal sponsorship, corruption, illegal enrichment, and laundering. Gasparian paid salaries to his wife and daughter even though they never showed up for work for years at military police. He paid them 45 meters. $98,000. Gasparian committed forgery and embezzlement, allowing him to acquire properties far more expensive than what his family could afford. He spent 700 meters. $1.5 million. Just to renovate his houses in an illegally obtained property. Gasparian's bodyguard Hakobyan worked in the system since 1994. He committed crimes separately as well as with the participation of Gasparian. In 2011 Hakobyan obtained a 75 meters property in Abovian but forged the documents to claim it was only 3 meters. In 2012-2013, Hakobyan spent 120 meters and 204 meters on properties in Yerevan. But knowing it would raise suspicion, he registered the properties under his friend's name while de facto owning the properties. In 2017, Hakabian spent $100,000 on a Mercedes-Benz GLS 504 Matic. He committed forgery to hide the amount of cash he spent on the car. Police Chief Gasparian, who was required to declare his properties, decided to hide property ownership in 2013 by conspiring with Hakabian to forge vehicle ownership records. Hakabian bought two Mercedes vehicles for 72 meters and 80 meters and registered them under his name. Hakabian was required to declare his property ownership in 2017 and 2018. He concealed a 7 meters house and the aforementioned vehicles. Gasparian is charged with 8 criminal counts, and Hakabian with 5. The preliminary investigation is over. The case will be sent to court. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817114.html. Tags. #Vladimir Gasparian. #anti-corruption. Former top enforcer and family are asked to explain how they obtained expensive properties. The former head of compulsory enforcement service Murin Poghosian, his wife and daughter, have been invited to the prosecutor's office on May 11 to explain how they obtained their properties. It's part of an asset forfeiture investigation. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817660.html. Conscripts will receive career orientation after Army service. Government. After returning from the Army, they will be offered to visit a social services office. The goal is to prevent unemployment. The program will help them understand what they want. Hundreds of experts are being retrained to assist them. The experts will help them with education and career opportunities. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817141.html. A police vehicle accompanying Premier's motorcade struck and killed a woman on Tuesday. Chief of Staff Pashinyan called the woman's father to express condolences. The incident took place 150 meters from his vehicle. Seconds before it passed. The incident wasn't visible from the car, but he learned about it and asked for an ambulance to be sent. The motorcade wasn't stopped in order not to cause additional traffic jams in nearby streets for the ambulance vehicle. It is against rules for the vehicles in the motorcade to make stops. The policeman who struck the pregnant woman was arrested hours later. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/108170.html. https://www.azatudian.am/a/318239929.html. Alaverdi man receives an award after saving a 2-year-old child dumped in a river by her mother. The mother said her new husband encouraged her to get rid of the child so they could start a new life. Emergency Ministry had an award ceremony for its graduates today. They invited Gerard Poghosian to thank him for rescuing the child. This is a vivid example of what a rescuer should look like. Poghosian didn't rule out becoming a professional rescuer. My hands began shaking after I carried her. I don't know how I was able to drive the car afterward. He hopes the child will survive. She will. According to doctors, Poghosian was given a cash award and a note of appreciation. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/108173.html. https://www.armtimes.com/hi/article/235940. Mexican senator urges Senate and government to recognize Armenian genocide. A commemoration event dedicated to the 107th anniversary of the genocide was held on Tuesday in the Senate. Senator Alejandra Leon urged her colleagues to officially recognize the events as genocide. The attendees honored the memory of the victims with a moment of silence. Armenia's ambassador after the event. The war unleashed by Azerbaijan against Nagorno-Karabakh in 2020, which was accompanied by ethnic cleansing, showed that impunity has irreversible consequences. https://armenpress.am/news/10817111.html #Artsakh Ombudsman's report on Azerbaijan's February to March attacks is shared as an official document in the UN. The report. https://documents-dds-need.un.org/doc/undocn/n22-31920.pdf Open element. https://armenpress.am/news/10817118.html Parliament President Alan Simonyan hosted OSCE, ODIHR Representative Murphy. We are in Armenia for presenting the final report prepared by the OSCE, ODIHR regarding the 2021 parliamentary elections. They discussed topics relating to democracy, government-opposition dialogue, and interaction with parliaments of other countries. Alan Simonyan. I'd like to draw attention to the aggressive announcements by the representatives of Azerbaijan. In the OSCE-PA, it is possible to reach peace in the region only through the settlement of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, which should include the clarification of the Artsakh status on the basis of the right to self-determination. https://armenpress.am/news/108175.html https://u2.be/ox1ukmhdce #US is trying to push back on any unilateral actions, particularly by Azerbaijan, that would inflame the situation. Secretary Blinken. During a Senate Foreign Affairs Committee session, Blinken said the U.S. supports a long-term political settlement with regard to Nagorno-Karabakh. Blinken. I have been very active and directly engaged with leadership in both Armenia and Azerbaijan, including just as recently as a week ago phone calls with Prime Minister Pashinyan and with President Aliyev, as well as their foreign ministers, trying to help advance prospects for a long-term political settlement with regard to Nagorno-Karabakh. We have been developing and promoting various confidence-building measures. We have been trying to push back on any unilateral actions, particularly by Azerbaijan, that would only inflame the situation, and we have a number of programs in place that are part of the budget to try to help advance more peaceful prospects. The U.S. State Department has made several statements targeted at Azerbaijan since 2021. In May 2021, the State Department called for Azerbaijan to pull back forces from the Armenian border. In March 2022, the State Department called Azerbaijan's attack on Parik village irresponsible. https://armenpress.am/news/10817121.html https thehill.com/homenews/administration/55364-state-calls-for-Azerbaijan-to-pull-back-from-forces-from-arm. Enia border. https://n.arm-radio.am/2022/03/25/us-calls-movement-of-Azerbaijani-troops-in-artsakh-and-pro. Vocative. France welcomes the latest direct phone talk between foreign ministers of Armenia and Azerbaijan. The French envoy for the EU Eastern Partnership Affairs Brice Roquefoy will travel to Baku next week to continue monitoring the talks after his April 11 to 14 Yerevan visit. https://armenpress.am/news/10817661.html There are concerns in Russia about a shifting public opinion in Armenia. Johnny Malikian. Orbeli Research. Simultaneously to Pashinyan's recent Moscow visit, Orbeli organized a joint conference with the Russian Foreign Ministry's MGIMO University. Experts from both countries had an opportunity to discuss the processes in the region and geopolitics in general. A cooperation memorandum was signed. We will conduct joint research and present the results to Armenian and Russian circles. The goal is to allow Armenians to understand the processes in Russia, and vice versa, so in Russia they can understand the concerns that exist in Armenia. It's to understand what the red lines are. In Russia, there are concerns that Armenia-Russia relations are being used as a weapon for internal political struggle in Armenia. There should be active contacts between circles to ensure that's not the case, so the relations won't be harmed. It's visible. Our Russian colleagues have statistics about the public perception of Russia. There are serious problems, and this information is available to Russia's MFA, president, etc. The active dialogue should take place not only at the Pashinyan-Putin level, but at a public and NGO level, too. https://factor.am/504594.html Parliamentary opposition factions continue to hold protests in Yerevan. 18 people were detained for closing various roads, said the police. There was a march involving a 40-meter-long Artsakh flag. An opposition MP urged the parents of fallen soldiers to join the protests in Republic Square. Robert Kacharyan's son Levon urged the residents to organize acts of disobedience in backyards, streets, villages. Jivavorek Demadritian 8 Ojaksnern u Amen Kerp Ajakchek Pogoknarum Akcianer Irakonaknog Mer. Aktivistneren u Eridasardneren. The street marches will take place regularly until May 1. That's when the opposition plans to hold a large rally in Republic Square. https://armen-press.am/news/108173.html https://factor.am/504798.html https://www.armtimes.com/hi/article/235933 https://www.azatutian.am/a/3182387.html The properties owned by the organizer of street protests. Public officials are required to declare their wealth. Has declared that he owns 8 pieces of land, 2 apartments in Yerevan Center and Arabchir, 2009 Range Rover, a $17,000 ring, $13K in loans, 56 meters, $121,000, $92,000, 28,000 euros, 100% shares of Invest Hotel Group, 100% shares of Ariana Hotel, 50% of Masaka LLC. https://armtimes.com/hi/article/235939 There are 55 journalists in jail in Azerbaijan, Russia, and Turkey. Turkey 34, Russia 17, Azerbaijan 4. Council of Europe published the https://factor.am/504515.html Day 3. Foreign Minister Mirzoyan met Indian Premier Modi. Modi hosted several foreign ministers yesterday. There were discussions about AM in relations. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817110.html Armenian and Russian companies want to trade more meat products. The Economy Ministry organized a conference to introduce Armenian and Russian meat businesses to each other. Armenia imported 53,000 tons of meat last year, 12,000 of which came from Russia. Armenian poultry importers discussed various issues with their Russian colleagues. They want to raise Armenia's self-sufficiency and address animal food issues. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817448.html Russian government made economic growth predictions. Likely scenario: 2022 to -8.8%, 2023 +1.3%. Worst scenario: 2022 to -12.4%, 2023 to -1.1%. The head of Russia's audit chamber announced that the situation in Russia will be very difficult in the next 1.5 to 2 years. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817444.html https://asia.nik.com/ukraine-war/ukraine-free-to-read/latest-zelensky-says Xi invited him to G20 summit. https://factor.am/504740.html How did the international bolola affect fuel prices in Armenia? Diesel prices have reached historic levels globally. The regulator is monitoring the international and domestic markets. In March to April, the price of diesel rose by 25 to 35% in Armenia. Logistics became more expensive as well. In Georgia, the prices rose by 40% compared to January. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817666.html https://www.nytimes.com/2022/03/31/business/economy/diesel-economy-russia-ukraine.html What is going on with Armenian dram? It continues to strengthen against the dollar. From 520 in March to 459 today. Will the central bank lower the rates soon? https://rate.am UN and Gegarkunik governor discussed development programs for low-income families. The UN has a program to help create sustainable communities in the province. The parties spoke about providing mobile housing to families, installation of lighting networks, 3-month courses for unemployed residents, youth activism, and foundation of labs in schools. The program is also providing wheat seeds and agricultural equipment to farmers in Chambarak. Hundreds of farmers in Shoakat will receive beehives. Female recipients will be prioritized to help increase their employment rate. Residents under 30 will receive help with turning their ideas into business. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817005.html Road repairs begin in 16 streets will be partially repaired. It's one of several subsidized infrastructure programs. They will also renovate condo backyards in 7 and Gagarin. https://armenpress.am/arm/news/108173.9.html First interdepartmental session is held to discuss the Gagarin project. Context and video and It's an ambitious project to turn an area near Seven into a tourist attraction center. The session was headed by Economy Minister Karavian on Wednesday. https://armen-news/108174.html Azerbaijan will not participate in 2022 European Boxing Championship in Armenia. Armenia recently negotiated to host the tournament in Yerevan for the first time. Baku will not send athletes. https://armen-news/108174.html International Jazz Day will be held in Yerevan. Renowned Armenian bands will be joined by jazz stars from around the world on April 30. The event is jointly organized by the Armenian Jazz Association and Yerevan City Hall. The open-air concert will take place at the Cafasian Center in Cascade. Tony Karapetyan, a pianist and composer known in Europe and America, is invited. American singer China Moses and Andrei Manoukian from France. And others. Meanwhile, famous Armenian jazzman and keyboardist Gary Kessian will perform a birthday concert the same day. His birthday is today. https://armenpress.am/news/10817007.html https://armenpress.am/arm/news/10817009.html #COVID stats. 0 deaths. 17 infected. 10 healed. 2,774 tested. https://armen-press.am/news/10817115.html Armenia and France will jointly train vision care providers. The program, titled Armenian French School for the Development of Ophthalmological Skills, has launched in Gyumri, with the assistance of French, American, and Armenian foundations. Young Armenian ophthalmologists will have a unique opportunity to receive skills in France and Armenia with long-term educational programs. This year they will attend classes by prominent experts from France and Armenia. The best students will study in France for a year for free. The experts will Jerry Het perform complex surgeries in Gyumri for free. Retinal surgeries will be performed in Gyumri for the first time with state-of-the-art technologies. Gyumri will become the second city in Armenia to have this. https://armen-press.am/arm/news/10815757.html #update. Armenian doctors will need to undergo mandatory certification starting 2023. We recently learned about the Healthcare Ministry's planned reforms aimed at improving the quality of care. Minister Avanetzian said the changes go into effect starting 2023. Doctors will have 5 years to receive a certain number of credits to be certified. Many of them are being retrained at the moment. Minister. Doctors should continue to pay attention to modern medicine and global developments after graduating. https://armen-press.am/arm/news/10817777.html https://armen-press.am/arm/news/10817774.html Today in history. 1521. Explorer Ferdinand Magellan is killed by natives in the Philippines. 1906. Russian Parliament Duma meets for the first time. 1914. Armenian writer Hovhannes Shiraz is born. 1941. German troops enter Athens. 1945. German troops leave Finland and Norway. 1945. Benito Mussolini is arrested by Italian partisans while attempting to escape disguised as a German soldier. 1953. Korean War. The U.S. is offering $10,000 to any MiG-15 pilot who defects with a fully functional aircraft. 1965. First Artsakh war veteran and commander Tigran Sarkisyan is born. He was one of the founders of the resistance. 1986. Pripyat is evacuated after a minor lepak at Chernobyl. 1996. Armenian soldier Kiaram Sloyan is born. 1992. Armenia and 11 other ex-Soviet republics join IMF. 2018. Is signed between two Koreas, officially declaring their intentions to end the conflict. https://armen-press.am/arms/news/108167.html. https en.wikipedia.org/wiki/April_27. ## in case you missed yesterday's news in by Impossible Ad. Archive by Donate to Armenia and AMP. Artsakh. The accused are innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. Even if they appear guilty,